Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into Decentraland, a huge increase this last year of 127% of an increase. But the biggest thing to talk about is this last week or the last 24 hours. So the last week actually had a 6% decrease. We actually saw it go down from $3.42 all the way down to $2.75. But if we take a look at the last 24-hour period, we can actually see that Decentraland has been doing a very nice recovery job of $3.05 up to $3 and now 22 cents, but actually hit about $3.41 earlier yesterday at 7:10 p.m. I do want to talk a little bit about why we have seen Decentraland really started to do well in this last 24-hour period and what we can expect out of Decentraland in the next couple of weeks and months ahead. So, metaverses are still definitely one of the most talked about things, whether it's in a Super Bowl commercial or your friends or family or anybody in crypto. They're going to be talking or at least learning a little bit more about metaverses in the next couple of years. It's very known that the metaverse is something that is coming gradually, but is surely coming. We see the market cap right now on Decentraland at $6 billion. A lot more people buying than selling, according to Coinbase. And there's reasons to believe, like I said, that we could continue to see Decentraland move upwards in price. I want to jump through all the big information. There's a ton of news, a ton of good stuff that really makes us bullish on Decentraland for long term. And I want to jump into that here in just a minute. But before we do so, if you guys have not already, make sure to jump over to this tweet on Crypto Profit YT. If we hit $25 chain link by the end of March, I will be giving away 1,000 link. Retweet and follow to be entered. That's a ton of money going out to you guys for being amazing supporters. If you guys have not already, make sure to jump into this tweet and make sure to retweet and follow it to be entered. And then also like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on as well. If we jump on to the next tweet, this one talks about the biggest, probably one of the biggest news articles we've seen for Decentraland in quite some time. So JP Morgan, once a kind of denier of crypto and the space in general, has now opened an Onyx lounge in Decentraland and published a paper on metaverse opportunities. So this is absolutely huge. If we jump into the article itself, they talk about how JP Morgan, the largest bank in the US, said it has become the first lender to arrive in the metaverse, having opened a lounge in Decentraland, a virtual world based on blockchain technology, as well as unveiling the Onyx Lounge. The name refers to the bank's suite of permissioned Ethereum-based services. JP Morgan also released a paper exploring how businesses can find opportunities in the metaverse. This is absolutely huge, and there's a lot of client interest in learning more about the metaverse. Head of crypto and metaverse said in the email, "We actually put together our white paper to help clients cut through the noise and highlight what the current reality is and what needs to be built in the next of the technology, commercial infrastructure, privacy, identity, work phase, or really workforce, and then order to maximize the full potential of lives in the metaverse. All of these things kind of need to come together. They just basically talked about the future of the metaverse, which is absolutely huge, and that's why you're going to see metaverses really do really well in this next couple of weeks and months ahead. It's going to be because of this kind of idea of integration with huge companies out there. So JP Morgan was just one of the biggest ones recently. If we take a look a little bit farther into it, there was also other big events going on in Decentraland during the Super Bowl time or a little after as well. So here we can see Decentraland Mana price up 7% this Valentine's Day as Samsung's 837 New York City Experience Center added a location in the metaverse featuring quests, NFT prizes, product reveal events, and live performances. If users have an NFT badge, they can claim fabulous wearables at this Valentine's Day in Samsung's sustainable forest in Decentraland. Let's take a closer look at Decentraland and its token Mana and see what the project has been up to in recent days. We're not going to jump through the article, but they do talk about the Samsung event, just another event that has continued to push me and many others more bullish in the the project of Decentraland, the metaverse of Decentraland. I want to jump over to this as well. So Tokens.com actually announced that they purchased an additional 49 parcels in Decentraland's fashion district. This is huge as well, continuing to see a lot of people wanting to get in and on board as they believe it's a huge valuable investment at this current price point. By the way, these current price points are massive. If we take a look, I'm not going to see, or I don't really think they actually gave us the exact amount they purchased these 49 parcels for. I haven't done too much research on that, so I'm sure we could find it. But, they are buying parcels for very, very high price points, and people still think that they're getting a deal, and it's just exciting for the future of the metaverse as well as Decentraland. Before we jump into any other news, I do want to take a quick second, guys, and give you a quick understanding of AAX.com. So there's a lot of great exchanges out there, a lot of ways to buy and sell crypto, a lot of great ways to actually earn passive income in crypto as well. Well, AAX.com is actually one of the best. Axes got a bunch of different ways to actually earn passive income. So cryptocurrency savings account, subscribe your crypto in high interest account that earn while you sleep. So you can actually select the crypto. Here we have USDC. You can have a fixed rate, and you can see the estimated earnings, the estimated APY, and you can always change this around as well. If you don't have USDC that you want to put in, but let's say you have Ethereum fixed, you can actually see the estimated APY 60%, estimated earnings 115. So there's a huge value in what AAX is bringing to you. There's a ton of special offers every minute, and you can jump on and jump through and take a look at these offers and see if you can get in before they disappear. There's a lot of people jumping on board, so I'm assuming these prices or these APYs and these earnings will slowly decrease, but you have to remember it's always first come, first serve with a lot of these exchanges. There's a lot of cool different events and features as well. If you take a look at the top left, you can see how you can buy crypto, so P2P trading, fast buy, convert, buy coins. Also, you can go to trade or the futures, the finance, savings, and DeFi mining, the battle itself. So if you actually go to battle, I'm going to show you guys just a little bit into there. It's called a futures battle, and they have a very easy way of understanding the how and what happens here in the futures battle. So you can see the price here of Bitcoin going up and down, obviously the bearish odds, the bullish odds, etc. So if you guys want to take a look at any of this, if any of this interests you, I will have links down in the description of today's video. So definitely take a look down below, click a link, and learn a little bit more about AAX.com before you start investing, as obviously I'm not a financial advisor, and this is a sponsored post in the middle of today's video. I want to jump on back, though, to Decentraland. So we also saw Lite Bar now open for business. MillerLite.com/MetaLite Bar to instantly be transported there for the Miller time in the metaverse. This is huge, a huge addition to Decentraland that took place during the Super Bowl, and a lot of people are excited about all of these things coming together. So we saw a lot of different companies here, Tokens.com, Miller Lite. We saw Samsung, we saw JP Morgan. These are all companies that are integrating into everyday Decentraland metaverse life. And that's going to be a lot of interest by many other, not just retail investors, but institutional investors like themselves to jump on board and get involved because they feel like they're missing out. It's kind of like how Super Bowl commercials were a while back. Everybody felt like they needed to be in the Super Bowl commercial, even though it was $6 to $7 million to jump in and get in this commercial. They just felt like they had to because they were, it meant something if they weren't in it. And I think that's going to be the case with metaverses. If you're not in it, you're not involved with the future. And I think a lot of people understand what that could mean for Decentraland as we move forward. We see a $3.22 price point, now $3.20. Still a nice day increase of 5.44% of an increase, but we are seeing kind of volatility around the markets still. A lot of people still bearish on the markets. We see ups and downs every single day. But Decentraland is one of those coins. I think long term we are going to see a lot of positives. I think Decentraland could easily hit $4 to $6 before the end of this bull market at the very least. I think realistically, Decentraland could even push to an $8 to $12 price point before the end of this really bull market, depending obviously if the competition gets better. Decentraland is doing everything right. They have a ton of people jumping in and getting on board with Decentraland. All it takes is a couple big competitors to grab some of the competition, and a lot of people start worrying about what metaverse is going to be the one to explode. Right now, though, Decentraland, a fairly safe bet in my opinion, and definitely a coin worth looking a little bit farther into, doing more research on, and dollar cost averaging in on as well. If you guys have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything crypto as well as NFTs in the space. I want to keep you guys up to date with these coins, these cryptocurrencies, just so you guys can stay aware of what's going on around you in the space. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.